conducting drive-through testing for people that may be worried about getting the virus. It's only for people experiencing symptoms, though, or those who have been exposed to someone who tested positive, and they all must make an appointment. News 3's Anish Rosh checked in on the operation.
The clinic has a total of 1,400 tests. Doctors expect to run through that supply in just over 2 weeks. So far, the youngest patient seen here has been just 22 months old. The oldest, a patient in their 70s.
The car is actually an excellent isolation environment, right? We don't want people who are potentially infected coming into our clinic exposing other patients.
It's another example of the new normal in medicine, drive-up testing for patients who may have been exposed to the coronavirus. Here outside this UNLV clinic on Shadow Lane.
But right now we're seeing two cars every 10 minutes.
Dr. Michael Gardner says patients are moved through quickly.
We do the whole thing in about 4 minutes. Like most of the tests in the United States, they're sent to a reference lab. We get the results back in 4 to 7 days, and we're calling the people, letting people know what the results are.
From gloves to eye protection to gowns, Gardner says the medical staff is taking universal precautions. But this pandemic, he says, is like nothing doctors have seen since the great influenza of 1918, when nearly 500 million people worldwide were infected.
I was a medical student and a resident when HIV really became a national issue. And that's really the only experience I would say that was similar to this.
This testing is limited to people who meet the CDC's guidelines, those experiencing fever, respiratory problems, coughing, or known exposure to someone who's coronavirus positive.
We're seeing occasionally some of our own healthcare workers for testing. We're also seeing first responders, police, fire, ambulance, because we need those people to be healthy. And if they're negative, frankly, we need them back to work.
And Gardner says while current medical students are not conducting the tests, they are helping behind the scenes. The next generation of doctors living and learning during a changing time in medicine. This is why you guys exist.
It is why we exist. And actually, we do have students helping us in our call center. The medical students who are learning at home is because we're not doing classes just like UNLV. They're doing online classes, so they have some time. I will tell you, it's really heartwarming. The only complaint I've had from the medical students is there's not enough shifts for them to volunteer for.
Now again, this is by appointment only. If you need the number to call, we do have it on our website. Just go to news3lv.com. Denise Rosh, News 3.
Quarantine and Q. Has a nice ring to it, right? Well, that's how Big B's Barbecue here on St. Rose hopes to ring in customers. But with people urged to stay inside, this mom and pop shop says even with creativity, times are hard. Kitchens are open, but dining rooms, not so much.
It's hard for us to survive, of course.
It's an order restaurants across the Las Vegas Valley are abiding by. But for mom and pop shops like Big B's Texas Barbecue, they're struggling to get orders.
With business being down, 50-60% is not sustainable for a long time. We're doing our best to keep our doors open.
Owner Natalia Baggio says right now all employees are working, but their hours are cut.
I can't possibly give everybody their full-time hours right now.
They're making adjustments, offering pre-made packages for groups of 4 to 20 for delivery or pickup.
We hope that people will get tired of eating, their canned soup and noodles.
Nearby Giuseppe's Bar and Grill, it's down to just a family affair.
We're struggling, it's affected us tremendously.
Owners Camille and Vince said they had to lay off 40 employees to keep things afloat.
It's very sad to come to an empty restaurant when once this is full all times.
Events and happy hours canceled, orders averaging about 30 a day. They're thankful for regular customers who keep the phones ringing.
Every day, the phone's actually...
To-go and delivery orders are being filled.
We're just taking day by day.
Hour by hour.
They want everyone to know they're still open.
Yes, we're here for you.
Hoping the coronavirus pandemic doesn't wipe out the years of hard work they've built.
And to see it being wiped off overnight is truly heartbreaking.
Will we get our business back once this gets up and going? We all pray.
These businesses are doing what they can to get orders to customers safely. You could pick up curbside, to go, or even delivery options. You can also go to each restaurant's website to see what they're offering during this time. In Henderson, Alexis Gorey, News 3.
Here's something you may not have thought about. With students across the county and the country studying from home during the coronavirus outbreak, the FBI is now warning parents about the increased threat of online child exploitation. News3's Tiffany Lane is live at the Las Vegas FBI field office with what you need to know.
The very scary reality: iPads, laptops, cell phones, and even gaming systems are keeping kids busy during the stay-at-home orders. But all of these tools give predators better access to children.
Is a huge concern with the amount of online activities that kids are being offered at this point.
Children can be lured in by online predators at any given time.
Offenders, they seek victims on one or more chat platforms. They communicate with them, then they try to move to a video platform to live stream or chat.
With more kids stuck at home while we wait out the coronavirus, there is more opportunity for cyber offenders to take advantage.
Anybody can present themselves online in any way they want. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true. And so to just, especially during this time, be vigilant, only connect with people online that they know for sure.
Local organizations encourage parents to be involved to prevent child exploitation and, even worse situations, trafficking.
Every single company has a parental control system in place. Just call them or YouTube it, but definitely activate it, especially during this time of quarantine.
Turning off any geolocation related to phones, cameras, anything like that, so that video and photos are not linked to the physical location where you are.
And the FBI wants children to know they won't get in trouble if they come forward for sending sexually explicit content.
They are not to blame if they fall victim to a predator. These predators are smart and patient, and they're masters at manipulating children.
They could be being manipulated. They could be partaking in some very dangerous activity. They could be agreeing to meet up with somebody later.
And officials with the Rape Crisis Center say another things parents should look out for: some predators actually offer things like money or online gift cards to lure children. Reporting live in Northwest Las Vegas, I'm Tiffany Lane for News 3. Jim, back to you.
Wow, taking advantage of a really horrible situation. Tiffany, thank you. Great advice for parents out there tonight.